welcome back to my channel. Today we are going on quite the adventure. It's actually my first solo trip ever. I didn't plan on it being a solo trip. I'm headed to Stanley, Idaho. There's literally so much to do, so much to see. I have a collab with Triangle Sea Cabins over there. Really excited to shoot for them, but we have some things planned while we're there. Simon was originally supposed to come with, but he actually has a bachelor party that he forgot about. So he'll be leaving tomorrow and won't be back for like 4 or 5 days. I'll be back within like 3 days to come home, take care of the cats and everything. But yeah, I'm taking both of the dogs with me. We're gonna go hot springing. We're gonna go see some mountains, check on our favorite campsites, and just kind of enjoy what spring has to offer in Stanley, Idaho. So I am currently packing up. Harley's currently schmoozing me up. I don't know what for, but I'll find out shortly, I guess. But yeah, I have pretty much everything packed clothes-wise, camera-wise. I think that I just need to pack the dog's toys, leashes, harnesses, things like that. And then pack up my food. And then what else? What else do we need? But yeah, basically almost already all set to go. I'll have to stop by a gas station and get gas on the way, and there's a few super blooms happening right now over in the Shoshone side of town, so I think I want to make a stop and look at the lupines and all the what are they called, balsam root, balsam. They look like little sunflowers. But I've never done a solo trip before, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be something new. And I was talking to my friend Sarah, and she said that it's actually super enjoyable, and especially for photographers to take solo trips, because then you're not waiting on anybody. You can shoot as many reshoots as you want. So I'm really excited, actually. You're getting me covered in dog hair, ma'am. Miss Harley, you're getting me covered in dog hair, but you look so cute. Side note, Look at this nice dresser. I got it last night at an antique store in Boise, and honestly, it is so cool. I've never thrifted any piece of furniture, especially an antique piece of furniture. It's a mid-century, they call it like a buffet table, I guess, but it's a dresser to me. I don't know. I tried Google image searching it, and I can't find something. I can find something similar, but not the exact same, so I don't know how special it is. It was like $380. This side's a little stuck. That magnet on this side is really strong, but she's got some cupboards, she's got some drawers, and we just carried it up last night. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to be putting in there, but I just wanted to show you my new little dresser. It's so cute. I'm excited. But yeah, I'm going to finish packing, and then I'll meet you in the car. Okay, peace. Oh my gosh, okay, so we just made it to the super bloom spot. You can kind of see right over here. Probably not, because I've got the wide angle, but there's some lupines over there. Look at all of these. Look at those. And over here in the distance, you can kind of see all this. Those are the super rare yellow/white lupines. That takes you to Lake, and we're gonna stop at one of our favorite campsites and eat some lunch. I'm gonna let the dogs run around. The campsite is not at Alturas Lake specifically, but it's at one of our favorite smaller lakes, and I just want to check it out, make sure that it's still Everything looks good. It looks like we can head up this way. The road is open, which is nice. So we're gonna go eat some lunch. I'm just going to get my chair out, get my lunch, get them a bowl of water, and we're just going to chill by the river. The spots by the lake were all taken up by campers. Good girl, Har. But I know of some really cute spots over here too, so this is a really good spot to just sit by the water. They can drink, and yeah. It's time for a driving break. We still have about 45 minutes until we get to Triangle C, but I wanted to take a moment just to kind of chillax before, you know, I go into content creation crazy mode. All right. I want to sit in the shade. Call me extra, but I found this little table at, gosh, what store? TJ Maxx. And I thought it would make the perfect little camping table. And yes, I forgot to take the tags off. We're just gonna ignore that. For lunch, I'm having leftover salad and sandwich from Zupa's because we went to Boise last night. This is the turkey avocado club. And then this is just a regular Caesar salad, but I added bacon and a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm happy I saved it so I can eat some of it today. Let me get these girls some water. Hey, Harley, you want some water? She's sniffing. I know that you want some. You're not gonna go play in the water? Excuse me. I want my sandwich. No, you cannot have any of my sandwich. Hey, this way. So the cool thing about this campsite is that you can actually... Okay, so there's a lake right there. And it's connected to this river, and the river is actually just tall enough to where if you have a kayak or a paddleboard, if you get done at you can just float back to your campsite and then pull right off. It's really nice. The current isn't too strong to where you can't paddle upstream. Right now, it's probably the strongest I've ever seen it. It's usually not this high, but all of these campsites just recently opened, so that's probably why. All the snow runoff for sure. But yeah, you can actually paddle your way and float your way back to your campsite. Last year, I just tied my tube to a tree and I just floated in the current. It was the nicest thing in the world. All right, shall we get back to our regularly scheduled program? Let me put all my stuff away. I'm absolutely pooped from the drive, so I think they're pooped too, but I think I'm gonna take a nap, wait for this deadly heat to pass over, and then we might do a sunset adventure and then just kind of focus on getting content for the cabin today. But yeah, we made it safely, safe and sound, and now it's nap time. Peace. The yawn was a paid actor. I just woke up and shot some photos of me and the dogs on the bed for some content, but I was thinking, let me give you a little look around of where we'll be for the next 3 days. So, okay, you walk in, boom, you've got 2 little beds here with really great lighting, some lamps. You park your car on the other side of your cabin. And then you've got this really cute mirror here. Hello. And then you've got microwave, fridge, TV, coffee pot, camera. You've got all these goodies here. You do have the option to buy a mug. I'm kind of thinking about it, but then you have, you know, your tip envelope. You've got your do not disturb, and then a little bike rental, and of course the reviews from other people and the rule book. I already read through all of those. That's like one of the first things I do when I get to a place. I love reading what other people had to say. And then come over here and you've got a little reading chair, the bathroom, another mirror, and toilet place. Yeah, it's small, but it's got everything you need. And honestly, I feel really cozy. I love it. This image is beautiful, but we're going to keep on keeping on with our day. I think I'm going to go outside and snag some footage of some other little cabins that are also here. And they have like the perfect backdrop against the mountains over there. You can kind of see it. So I'm going to grab some photos of that. And then there's a little hike that I want to take these guys to do. So I might take them to do that. And I really just want to catch golden hour and sunset, maybe find a flower field or something. Yeah, just go on a little evening adventure. Or do you want to stay and sleep? What do you want to do? Can you give me some? Oh, that was a big stretch. I think, oh, Harley, come here. I think this is the spot. Yeah, this is totally the spot. We'll go right here. Oh, Ren. The water's so cold. And it's so shallow that I could probably walk out there for a very long time. So there's no dives for me today, but I just want to sit here and enjoy the view, get some photos, sit in my new bathing suit, and let the dogs burn some energy. Harley lost her ball, so I gotta help her find it. So cool. Okay, the lighting in here is a little rough, but I think it's time to make some dinner. So come make some of my beef pastaroni I always say peaked refuel, but it's peak refuel. It's just my go-to when I'm traveling, and food in Stanley's kind of really expensive, so I'm just gonna make some of that. I'm just clearing off the counter first. Okay, I turned the flash on to get more light, and I got you a better angle, so hopefully that's better. I always forget to take these out, so I remembered this time. But I've never been good at measuring how much water to put in here. So we're gonna probably not do great this time, but we're gonna guesstimate. Maybe that's enough. I almost dumped it in there. It needs to go in the microwave. You can't put this in the microwave. So in that case, I'm just gonna fill this whole thing, and whatever is left, I'll just make tea out of. Okay, and I'm just going to, I don't know if these are microwavable. Dishwasher and microwave safe. Okay, well, that answers my question. We're just gonna put it in this because that might be better than a paper one. Okie dokie. It's like an old-timey microwave. With the dial, that's cool. It's me. I'm on crack right now, I don't know why. I think it's hot enough. I hope it's hot enough. It's supposed to be boiling water, but this is all I got. And I'm pouring it back in the cup. So it's easier to pour into this thing, or else that's gonna happen. I wasn't supposed to do that much. Well, now it's all mixed with the sauce. Dinner's ruined. They're definitely not the best I've ever had, but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But now I'm going to eat my soggy noodles and watch some of the Shane Dawson podcast because oh my gosh. Something that not a lot of people know about me, I love the Shane Dawson podcast. I've been watching Shane Dawson since I was like 11, like my whole life basically. And yeah, all of his new stuff is really great. I supported him through his cancellation. Like, Shane Dawson is an icon that I will probably always support. So now I'm going to, like I said, I'm just going to eat dinner and watch some Shane Dawson and probably fall asleep and read my book. So yeah, this was day 1 of our Stanley trip. And in the morning, I want to go to Hot Spring. I'm undecided if I want to do Bonneville Hot Spring or if I just want to go to Sunbeam because it's closer and I'd feel more comfortable there. But I kind of want to try something new. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. Okay, good night. You cannot have my soggy noodles. No, they're mine. Good morning. I kind of forgot to film a little morning intro video. I was just so excited to head to Hot Spring, get the dogs in the car, get everything loaded up. I'm so glad I decided to go and try something new because it was such an amazing little spot. It was such an easy drive getting there. Directions were clear. But it's like there's so many different pools and each one is a different temperature. Like you can have this cold one, you can have a cold medium one, you can have a really freaking hot one, you can have this medium hot one. And it was so nice. I did some research last night because I wasn't sure if you could bring dogs or not. A lot of the sources that I found said, yeah, you can bring dogs as long as they're not in the water and they're leashed. But when I did get there, there was a sign that said no dogs at all, but I already had them with me. So I just did everything I could to keep them, out of the water. I cleaned up after them. I, of course, brought the poop bags and everything. So left no trace of the dogs there. We had the whole thing to ourselves, except right when I was packing up, getting ready to go. Perfect timing. This lady showed up and she was like, I've never been here before. And I was like, girl, me neither, but you should sit in this one. And she was like, okay, awesome. And yeah, I just kind of chatted with her for a minute and went about my day. Basically, we got back to the cabin at about 1 o'clock. It was a 40-minute drive there, 40-minute drive back, and we kind of hung out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours at the hot spring, 2 hours with nobody there. It was a dream come true. I got some really cute photos. Yeah, it was just the perfect way to spend the morning. Anywho, I really want to go to Riverware, which is like one of the only places you can get like really cute clothes here in Stanley. They have a lot of shoes, a lot of camping gear. It's my favorite store here, so I think I want to make a stop over there. I'm trying to think. I also want to go to the grocery store and get some snacks because all I have left is my Alfredo for tonight, and I kind of got the munchies, so I need to get some snacks. Oh my gosh, so I just got out of Riverware, and I've been obsessed with Kravu pullovers lately. I have a pink one, and then I bought Simon one a couple years ago. I wear it all the time just because my pink one is too small and it's like suffocating, but look what they had. They had a flower one, and it's blue and orange. How cute is that? So I had to get it, and I got it in a large, so hopefully it's like oversized but cozy. Okay, so from the grocery store, the market, I got an orange for in the morning, tea for later, my favorite sweet potato chips, and I got the girls a little treat to go with their dinner tonight. But I think I'm gonna pack a little to-go bag, and we're just gonna spend the rest of the evening sitting at Stanley Lake. Stanley Lake as of 2025. It's actually kind of really sad. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind, but all of this is all burnt from the Wapiti fire. All of this. And it will probably never look as lush and green as it did last year, probably for the rest of my life. And that's a really sad thing to try and comprehend. Oh. So yeah, I'm not crying, you're crying. So we just got back from Stanley Lake. We didn't stay as long as I planned just because it's really, really windy outside, and the mosquitoes are really bad. I sat out there for like 20 minutes and I have like a bajillion mosquito bites, so that's great. I was supposed to stay tonight as well, but I think I'm gonna pack up and head home a little bit early just because, like, I don't know, feeling a little homesick. Kind of miss Simon, even though he left for his trip today as well. With this weather, I don't plan on doing anything else anyway, so I'd basically just be waiting to get up and go home in the morning. So would love to get a head start on editing and just kind of pack up tonight and head home. I think the sunset's gonna be really pretty, and I think that shooting at Galena Summit at sunset would be a banger. So I'm gonna do that on the way out of Stanley. But yeah, it was actually a really great first solo trip. I think it's okay that I'm calling it quits a little bit early. It is my first time doing a trip all by myself, so don't beat yourself up. It's okay to go home early. It's all right to go back to things that make you comfortable. Not that this didn't make me uncomfortable. It was actually really fun and freeing, and I'm definitely gonna do it again. I'm just ready to go see my kitties. But I got lots of content. I am not short on content at all. Videos, photos, you name it, I've got it. I think I pooped myself out a little bit. So yeah, let's make the drive back home. was super tired from the drive. We got home around we left about 7:30 and I got home about 9:45, 10 o'clock. And then I stayed on the phone with Simon for a little bit to check in, see how he was doing. And then, yeah, I just immediately went to sleep. I was pooped. But this morning I took the dogs for a walk, watered the garden, did a little ab workout because I'm doing like this 30-day Pilates thing. I used to have really nice abs, but I tried a nude birth control and it completely ruined them. And yeah, going through a little bit of body dysmorphia, not great. So getting back on track with being healthy and fit and getting my abs back. And then took a shower and made my Eat Patrol smoothie. This stuff is really good, especially when you mix it with fruit. But yeah, I'm super excited to dive into editing. I really want to go through all the photos from Ren's chasing Percy. I really want to go through all the photos from Redfish, of course the cabin. I got lots of video footage to edit, so I think today I have a few graphic design client things to do, and then I will be just focusing on photo stuff today. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here. I know that my recording is not that great. I jump from my camera to my phone a lot. I use the mic, sometimes I don't. It's just because like sometimes it's easier to just grab my phone and start recording when a thought comes. I'm trying to get the hang of it. I've also been thinking of looking into a smaller vlog camera. The A7 III is a really great quality. I love using the mics with it. I love it for photography, but for vlogging, it's so heavy to hold, especially with that wide angle on it. And I always just revert back to using my phone. So I'm just trying to figure out what's best, what works for me. Harley, this is not about you. A bird just hit the window. Here, Harley, go. Go on. Anywho, still trying to figure out vlogging stuff. But yeah, thank you for sticking around this far. If you made it this far, drop a little mountain emoji. Oh my god, I would love to see who watches through the whole thing. But yeah, thank you for roaming with me to Stanley, Idaho, and I can't wait to see what adventure we go on next. Take care, travel safe, and enjoy the sun that we've been getting lately. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye friends.